The question I'm going to ask you at the end of our little session here, comes right out of Leon's slightly, I won't say pessimistic, but skeptical view of interdependence. You can all do this exercise yourself because it involves choosing a number. Since we talked yesterday about quality, today we'll do quantity for a minute. Imagine it's 20 years, we'll come back at the end, but here's the question you're going to be asked. Imagine it's 20 years from now, and you're asked to predict on a scale of 1 to 10, do we live in a 10 interdependent world of peace and justice where we really work together? Or do we live in a 1 world that looks pretty much like today, where we have very little interdependence, where terrorism, where predatory markets, where ecological decline have continued? Or are we somewhere between? So you need to pick a number, 1 for zero progress. If you're a real skeptic, if you don't think anything's likely to happen despite our efforts, you're a 1, and it's okay. We did this a couple of years ago, and a number of our most ardent advocates, in honesty, said, well, I'm pretty pessimistic, even though I hope we'll do something. Or are you very optimistic? I think if Tiffany were on the panel, she'd say 12, probably, having heard her optimism. So this is going to take about 1 minute total. I want you to get your number. 1, pessimistic, low, no interdependence 20 years from now. 10, very high, or in between. Give me the number and 1 word. Free association, 1 word associated with that number as well. So I gave you time. I'm just going to run right down the line, Khalil, starting with you. A word and a number. 6. Share. Nice. 1? Do you mean 1 for low pessimism, or do you mean?
I would say 1 and plurality at the same time.
You mean 1 low and pessimism?
1. Huh?
1 is low, pessimism. You mean 10 or 10 is high?
10 is high. It must be high. It is the idea. So 7, but because 7 mean 1 and plurality.
Okay.
And yeah, yes, and the word is empathy.
8, hopeful. 10, epiphany.
7, evolution.
10, we don't have a choice.
6.9 from the East German judge.
Thanks to this wonderful panel.